Alright, here we are. Honestly, if I could, I wouldn't even be speaking over this part right now. I'd probably just be like, how should I put it? I just wouldn't be talking at all. I originally edited this whole thing around the idea of, I'm just gonna start the video, I'm gonna start the game. Nobody's gonna even know what it is I'm even, like, doing right now. But I mean, obviously the title's gonna give it away. I have to kind of show what the game is so people know what they're getting themselves into. Everybody likes a mystery, but I mean, if I could, I wouldn't even be talking right now. But I know for a fact it's not considered fair use if I'm not commentating over something right now. And the last thing I want is to just get my channel shut down. Not even for ads, but just because it's, I put in a whole video. I don't know. I think I can get my channel shut down for that? I don't know. I don't want to chance it because, hey, I'm just here to have fun. So, I mean, obviously, if it's not clear, I'm recording this separately. I lost the audio. I'm not gonna piss around. I lost the fucking audio. I don't know what happened to this introduction. I managed to keep everything when I started playing the game because I hit record then. And then I realized, I needed to speak over this once I was already editing this. And, lo and behold, I'm here talking into a microphone while there's screaming outside of my apartment. So, I mean, look at this fucking intro. I love this intro so much. It's the best intro ever. Well, I wouldn't say ever. I'm pretty sure someone's done a better game than that. But I just love the idea of you're being shown this, like, desolate place, and it's like, oh yeah, he's not kidding when he says this place is really shitty. And then the music just cuts in as the fucking the skag gets hit. And also the choice of music is just, wow, perfect, beautiful. I love this song so much. It stuck with me, and I'm sure with a lot of other people, especially with the freaking, oh my god, with the commercials and all that. It was amazing. I love this, how fitting this song is, because we're treasure hunters. We're here looking for money, and here's my boy Marcus, telling us, it's time to wake up. He knows he's gonna have to kick us out of the fucking bus, because he's not making much money, because not many people are coming to Pandora. Oh yeah, I fucking love Mordecai. Like, he's just the coolest looking dude, and he's the hunter, so he's like the sniper dude, revolver dude, he's really cool. And then you have the siren, Lilith, who I'm ultimately going to be choosing to play. Really, I've played this game as what's his name, fucking the soldier, Brick. This is the coolest guy ever, I swear. I love him so much. Brick and Mordecai, because they're like your basic run and gun people, and here we are, Borderlands. That's the name of the game. The land itself is called Pandora, as it was stated in the beginning. Although you will find me occasionally saying, "Welcome to Borderlands." We're at Firestone Depot, Alright, so basically, being told, don't worry. Got a lady here telling us to stay calm, because she's like, she's in her head somehow. I mean, I don't know, I'd be pretty worried if, like, my vision becomes fuzzy because there's an angel that just kind of interrupts and just kind of walks in on it, It's like, how would you feel if the only thing you can see in your vision is an eye or whatever, or a woman, and you don't even know who this person is?
You'll know what I mean when it happens. I'll contact you again soon.
I fucking love Marcus. He's just so not give a fuck, and he's like,
well, we're here.
We're here. I'm not even playing this up. I'm legitimately just, I fucking love Marcus and how shitty of a person he is. Get out of my bus. Here we are. Here in the lovely land of Pandora, Firestone Depot. No, I don't actually say Depot. I know it's Depot. But, yeah, look at that. Beautiful light. And then, here we are. Alrighty, just looking around now. And I'm pretty sure I'll be catching up to the audio that I have in just a second. I'm playing the little bits of recording here. Yes. Claptrap. Fucking hate this shit. And I make it very clear later on the video. Before this moment, I'd actually played this a few times. Well, I shouldn't say a few. One time, to be exact. And my save file couldn't be found, is what it said. Which was annoying. I've never actually had that happen to me. But it couldn't find the save file. I was pretty pissed about that. And, I mean, hey, whatever, who cares? Basically, also, when I was first playing it through, I was testing it as well. And I was actually pretty saddened. I was pretty sad. I was pretty depressed at the time when I first played through this. And then I felt pretty bad when I figured out, oh, hey, it didn't save my game. So, you know, it's the small things. You know, I've ridden the bus in Los Angeles. Buses aren't that great, although when I say that, it depends on where in Los Angeles you are. Although I think in just about any place, I've waited at a bus stop once upon a time. I shouldn't say once upon a time. This was last year, about a year ago, quite literally. It was my fourth week of my first year at college, and lo and behold, I'm at a bus stop because I didn't drive at the time, and the bus didn't show up for a good 20 minutes. So, you know, I saw the little display thing. It was like, bus arriving now. Me and like the 20 other people on the platform who were also equally pissed looked down the road. Well, in this case, it's like a bus line. Looked down the line, and there wasn't a bus, not even an eye shot. I'm probably gonna cut this out if there's nothing interesting. Look, there's a fucking safe over here. Look at all these treasures untold that I missed through my first playthrough of this. And oh fuck, my mouse is still being shitty, by the way. I have a shitty mouse. Also, when I first started this, the fucking sensitivity was set to high. Well, I'm not gonna blame the game for my shitty wireless mouse that I'm using. I think I've looted everything out here. No, I haven't. I say I think I've looted everything. Right as I realize. Is he gonna be able to clip through me? Yeah, he's just gonna clip right through me. But you know, for the most part, like this game has had like so many iterations. Fuck, my mouse is really actually starting to give out, isn't it? This game has so many sequels, prequels, and all that, and it's like I've never actually played beyond this first one. Actually, the first one I made it all the way to the end, i.e. this one. In this case, this one, yeah. And I've never. And I never actually went beyond this. I was really hyped for the second one, and I just never quite got around to like actually playing the second one. But as a result, I was told that the second one doesn't really matter, like in terms of storyline. Like you don't really meet the original hunters, so like I'm the siren or whatever. This game always stood out to me when I was a kid. This came out in 2009, I believe, in North America. It came out a little sooner for some other places, some weird shit like that. I was like 10, 12 maybe when this came out. Oh, V is melee attack. So why is it melee attack? Why isn't it something like... Oh, here, I'm gonna fix that actually. Also, I don't know if there's like a hard mode or anything. I tried clicking around. Originally, and like I couldn't find a hard mode. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like a badass or anything, but everyone's kind of played you know, an FPS, you know, everybody and their dog has played an FPS at some point in their life, and it's like, oh sure, I'll open this box, it has money in it.
The box is awaiting your attention. I advise you to open the storage unit.
I want to open it already. I'm just looking around.
The box is awaiting your attention.
Thanks, dude. I wouldn't have noticed.
See what we've got.
Just gonna take it off. Okay. I don't know why it makes me wait. I don't know what it's.
Looks like it could do some damage. Okay, let's get this gate open.
Hold up. Actually, no. Yeah, that one's good. Could you open it already, dude? I gotta get close to you. Alright. Also, I tend to lose my train of thought very quickly. I'm like I have about the attention span of a of a millennial, you might say. So I'm a huge pussy. Not like that there's anything wrong with that, you know. But I'm just scared of a lot of things, especially when I was growing up. Now I don't mind as much, but you know, growing up you just kind of, especially when you, I could have sworn, whatever. Does this guy just say stop shooting, I surrender? Yeah, but as I was saying, I was like 12. I vaguely recall playing a lot of video games when I was younger. And just anything that was gun-related, I was always really interested in. But at the same time, it made me massively uncomfortable because it's like, it's dangerous, you know. Growing up, you know, you grow up with parents, and it's like, well, I mean, well, I won't make that generalization, but you know, growing up with my parents, it was like everything is dangerous, trust nothing, and like it is the most uncomfortable, most unsettling thing to look back at that and realize, oh wait, you kind of have to take risks in life, and as a result, I just grew up with really weird, crippling anxieties that really no normal person should have. But my parents weren't normal people, so as a result, I kind of got fucked in that way. But of course I didn't know that when I was 12. So when I was playing this game, I just felt uncomfortable. Like, you see these things, like I would always see these and I'm like, who is this? Why is this here? You know, that curiosity, but also like I am scared out of my fucking mind because I don't know, you know, just what's gonna happen and what's gonna happen to me, you know, as the player, as the character, you know. And like, at the time, I didn't pick Siren. I picked Berserk because I really wished I could be that guy, you know, that big, strong monster. But instead, I'm a really flabby, fat kid who, well, yeah, really flabby person who just like, you know, my punches equate to like being punched by a slightly stiff like memory foam pillow, you know. Like I don't know, you know, if people really enjoy memory foam pillows, but like generally those tend to be really stiff, and like if you hit someone with it, maybe you hit them on the nose the wrong way, you get really,
there is no cause for alarm.
I save at these things, don't I?
Has resolved the problem.
Well, shoot, I thought I was a goner that time. Damn bandits won't leave us alone. Had to lock the place up tight. I'll let you in. Come on. Damn it. Blasted circuits are on the fritz again. Give it a go
But
from
yeah,
the switch out there, would you?
I don't know how long, oh fuck me, I don't know how long it would make these things. I'm probably half an hour long, I don't know. Whatever you're willing to listen to, I'm gonna upload these regardless. You know, there's just like a thing called an adpocalypse going on. People, and I'll just intentionally go over like that 31-minute mark, just like everyone goes over that slightly 10-minute mark. Just fill this bitch with 20 fucking ads and just make it big on YouTube. You know, of course that's the joke everyone says because everybody wishes that they could be like the next PewDiePie or whatever the fuck the equivalent is. You know, it'd be great, you know, to play video games for a living. Of course, who wouldn't fucking want that? But of course, because everybody wants that, you have an oversaturated place. That's why I'm doing something called a Let's Play, because there's already a term for that. When I was growing up, I watched Let's Players. And back to growing up, see, I'm not rambling, I know exactly what I'm doing. You know, growing up, everything's scary, like it's just unsettling to see. I mean, I grew up in a place where it's like, it sort of looked like this, where like things are a bit run down, dingy, there might be a trash fire going on maybe, but for the most part, the homeless population kind of was everywhere. I lived in a really small hometown, and there weren't really too many people. Like it was all right. I'm Hispanic, and
please follow me, and I'll open the gate for you.
And there's this there's a thing about living in an apartment building with Hispanics. Any, and I mean any sort of celebration, there's loud ass music. So really doing something like this where I have to record and my voice and the gameplay has to be heard, really not a good choice. There's always some sort of child crying, some sort of parent crying, you know, no flame, because, you know, that's life for you. Probably just gonna skip this part and or a lot of it because I have no fucking clue what I'm saying anymore. But for the most part, fuck my life. If I'm gonna reload, might as well reload this one. I think auto aim is still on.
Looks like he got under Nine Toes' skin. Don't worry, he'll get what's coming to him.
I have to go repair this guy, so I have to go over here. See, like I can remember this because
the little robot needs our help. Would you kindly give him a hand?
Would you kindly? Get the feeling that's like a nod to BioShock. Although I don't think this 2K. You know, I think 2K did make BioShock.
He isn't going to last very long without attention. Why don't you look around for something to fix him up? He seems to be okay. Now is the time to
stuff
get
over here.
moving and play your part in the journey to
Probably just gonna cut that part out, just because I don't know. It's like racial or whatever, I guess you want to call it. I don't know, man. Basically, I have to kill Skaggs. Basically, there's going to be a tendency to be a lot of noise, you know, if it's not kids screeching outside, although school should be in, so there shouldn't be too many kids either way, but it's going to happen anyways. So if you do happen to hear any noise, like I can, if I've done anything right, then that means you won't be able to hear it, but if you can, I live in an apartment building, and the only place I can record is right next to this window. Albeit not too close to it. It's alright. I'm probably gonna get through this as quickly as I can because I personally find this to be the most boring part of it. You know, it's like Assassin's Creed 1, which I hope to play as well. Just a lot of classics. Just because, like, I don't know. I grew up around this time. I should say I was conscious around this time. So like 2009 to like 2012 was the time when I would actually, you know, have an idea as to as to what games I want to play, and like seeing all the commercials and reading Game Informer because I was that type of person. I was very much aware of like, oh, all these cool games are coming out, I want to play them. Although now most of the games that I get are, if they're not on Steam, then I probably haven't played it. I forgot I could melee attack for a second there, and I'm pretty sure that's annoyed someone at some point. Yep, it's annoying. Also, I'm pretty sure I can hear the clicking and clacking on my keyboard, but if you can't, just ignore I said that then. I like making voices. Oh fuck, am I stuck? No, I'm not. Okay. You know, I watch Rony plays. You know, I like making funny voices. It just depends how appropriate it is and if it's relevant at all. But then again, making the funny voice is funny as well. I'm not some sort of game connoisseur or reviewer or some professional player or anything like that, but I know a thing or two about video games, and I already went through a lot of this when I originally played this. There's gonna be bandits spawning right around this corner here. I have to kill them. Or, oh wait, no, he wants me to go over here. Yeah, you know, when Borderlands was announced and it came out, it was like this really huge deal for me. It was super significant. I remember seeing the commercial where it was the little, I forget if it was the midget, the bandit midget or whatever the heck. I think it's called a psycho or something like that. We'll probably see them in a little bit. I don't use midget in a very derogatory way, but that's what the game calls it. They're driving the car, if I remember correctly, and the dude just runs into one of those psycho dudes. He has like the mask and everything, and like, oh god, what's going on? And I thought it was like the weirdest and craziest thing, and I thought it was going to be a new animated movie or something. It turns out it was actually Borderlands. And me being the youngest child in this family, I immediately just did not get the game because we were, well, I mean, I don't live the most luxurious life, but I definitely do have a home at the least. And as a result, ooh, a sniper rifle. Don't mind if I do, actually. Ooh, definitely better than what I have right now. Wait, is this a... I think this is one of those explosive ones. Holy shit. Hype. Also, I know I'm not of the sniper class, but I do fucking love snipers. I should have picked the sniper dude, but I knew that'd just be doing what I want to do, and might as well do something new, different, something I've never actually played before when playing this game, considering this is one of the very few games that I did actually play to completion. Much like my masturbatory habits. Oh yeah, that one's definitely better. Whatever, I don't care. I'll do it as I go. I'm not gonna be too concerned about stats and all that, just because I want to get through this as quickly as I can. Considering I'm gonna get much better stuff as the game goes on. Anyways. That's where the thing is, isn't it? Oh, whatever. That's kind of like where the tutorial ends. This is all like introductory stuff. If the sprinting, does the sprinting never stop? Oh no, it does. Okay, I just really wish it wouldn't.
Give me a shout if I can.
Yeah. Now I gotta go meet TKB. Yeah. So like right now, someone's just moving a fucking chair, just dragging it. I live on the bottom floor of the apartment building. So any little noise that happens upstairs, I can hear it in beautiful, high fidelity, annoyingly enough. I need to figure out how to get up there. I really want stuff that's up there. If it's worth anything, at least. I'll probably just switch these up real quick, just because I can. But yeah. So I was saying fuck me, I keep on just losing my train of thought just playing. This game's just so interesting to me. Another thing I was meaning to point out is it's not gonna shoot me if I go over here. Oh well, I forgot to turn off my phone.